least like 3 miles in socks. And I met this one old gentleman. I'm like, can you help me find my hotel, please? And so he's speaking Spanish to me, and I understand nothing. And he talks for like 10 minutes. He's like, okay, and I'm like, so that way. So we started walking that way until eventually I find this bus stop, and I remember the concierge telling me that I could take a bus into town. And it was the 150 to Seoul, and I saw the 150. I'm like, okay, this is the right bus stop. And I just figured out which stop it was at, and so we just ended up walking. And by the end of it, like walking through there were so many rocks and like on the highway and stuff. The bottom of my feet were completely black. Like my sock had like punched through completely. And of course I threw them away. But it was that was the adventure of last night, and I got back at like 3 a.m. So I'm a little sleepy, but I got here, so good morning. Adventures in Madrid. So if you guys have any questions, that'll be good, because that's the only story I can think of off the top of my head, because it just happened. So feel free to come up and ask me embarrassing things.
I will start myself. Can you tell us about your t-shirt a little bit?
Oh, yeah. This is a random acts thing. I thought since Misha couldn't come, I would at least bring something that kind of represents who he is and what he does. This is my random acts shirt, and I got it as a Christmas present last year by one of my roommates, and it's really soft. So, as a t-shirt itself, it's quite nice, and what it represents is even better, so, yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yesterday you said that you like Kevin to be God.
Would I like Kevin to be God? I think it'd be cool. I want Kevin to be something.
So, what kind of God would you want to be, or Kevin to be?
What kind of God? Like, should he be wrathful? Should he be, like, smiting people?
Yeah. Dragon God, or...
You know what? Because it's TV, I just don't want Kevin to be a boring God. You know? If he does something, I want him to really do it. What would he do? He'd probably just, like, play around with Crowley and... Let's say, if Kevin was God, Crowley would be, you know, Lucifer, he'd be the devil. And so it would be a battle between those two. I just really like Crowley and everything. So, even if Kevin were God, he would be all-powerful, sure, but he'd still have a nemesis, and that would be Crowley. So I think that'd be a cool dynamic if that were the case.
We like that, too.
I really like that. I'll talk to Mark about it. See what he thinks.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.